Yo, what up?
To Comic
What up? What up?
Live. Sorry I'm late, guys. I totally lost track of time. I was watching WandaVision and
Holy shit!
Oh,
like
dude, that's
3 episodes in a
You should have
row.
lied, bro. You
I
should have
started at
lied.
like 8 o'clock, but I didn't know that.
I
Should have
can
lied about it.
understand why.
Is
I
that
can
shit good?
understand why. I can understand
You know what I
why.
watched the other day too? That I like. It was hours and hours long, but it was totally worth it. It was that Justice League. Did you guys watch that?
Yeah, shit was
Not
banging.
yet. Not yet.
Dude, that was
I'll have
so
to.
awesome. And it didn't
The Snyder cut, man.
yeah, normally I
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to
I was
watch
telling y'all,
something.
y'all fuckers about that shit when it came the day it was released.
I hadn't watched it until like just the other day. And it's been out for like a really long
It's
time.
not
but
bad, not bad at all.
New
I
little
was
toy
really
on
surprised.
Saturday.
What's this?
Oh, nice little drill.
New little toy. New little
Is
toy.
that a hot glue gun?
Yep. Sure is.
Oh,
Nice.
shit, that was a drill. Those one of those little mini.
It
drills.
looks like Mundo's in a store.
No.
Doesn't it?
Nope. I'm not.
It's got
I'm
so much
actually in my
stuff
garage.
back there.
That's my garage, man. Got it little set up. I actually stayed home from work today, man. I didn't do very much today. I wasn't feeling well, so
Ah,
I
shit.
rested. I rested up, and still kind of feeling not too great, but you know, at least this is not overpowering myself and doing a whole lot and everything. So
Yeah, man, gotta take it easy.
yeah, I think I've just been doing so much that my body just kind of crashed a little bit, and this morning I just wasn't feeling it. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Away.
one of our viewers, Felicia Marie, sent in this picture. This is a street by her address. So
That's crazy.
Wow.
thought that was pretty awesome. And I told her about that Anhinga Street that we got the name for one of our planets off of. So this is kind of funny because it has albatross, and
That
that's
is
pretty
cool.
awesome. Thank you
That
for
is
sending that
cool.
in. That is cool.
Wow. Great job, Felicia Marie. Great job.
Yo, what's
That
up with these word bubbles, man? You got some?
Yeah, did you come up with some?
I got one more illustrative style I want to do,
Mhm.
but I didn't get to it. But I got two like Photoshop versions, and I created a style for it. So like you can record like all the moves you make and shit, and you create a style. So you just hit the button and it just fucking recreates it over and over and over.
Oh, I'm not sure I know how to do that trick.
Yeah, man. So I got a style for it. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. I'll share my screen in a minute. Let me just finish up this one little drop shadow I want to get done.
Cool.
Ah, no pun intended. Eh.
I don't get the pun.
You said cool. It
I still don't get the pun.
was a Schwarzenegger. We're doing fucking ice word bubbles, bro. And you said cool.
No, I'll be back.
No stick around.
I will pull up the ones that I did.
Get to the chopper.
Yeah, some of the ones I did, I think, are too complicated to actually do throughout the book, given limited time. But just figure we talk about it anyway.
Yeah, why not? Why the fuck not? Goddamn.
Someone's in love with the way it looks. Maybe we can make it happen. But it's
Make it
I'll
happen,
show you.
Captain.
You what are you gonna pull up like a
I'm gonna
Photoshop
pull
file
up
or
a
something?
couple different choices that we could talk about.
All right.
A couple different choices, and I'll show you the parts to the things that I came up with.
It's choices and parts time, boys and girls.
Did not understand what you said, Mundo.
I said it's choices and parts time, boys and girls.
All right, let's Let's see here. Where's my? No, that's not it.
It's ice
there it is.
bubbles.
So icy word bubbles. I've got the some choices on the left, and actually, let me zoom in so we could look at one at a time.
Watch where you're going.
That sounded creepy as fuck. That was you, Mundo?
That was me.
God damn, what did you say?
Watch where you're going.
That shit sounds fucking crazy, bro.
Sounds like it's Halloween. Windows ready for Halloween already.
No, they gotta be quiet because the Dybbuk's about to attack somebody. They're like, I don't want to get scatterbombed.
That's true. They don't know what's coming, right? They got no idea what's coming.
I'm not even drinking tonight except for this Powerade stuff, man. That's how bad it is.
Feeling like trash?
Yeah.
Damn.
You think it's due
Yeah.
to like any well, no, that was a while ago. You got like the second
Yeah, he got
shot,
the
right?
shot.
Yeah, it was a while back. This is beyond that. I mean, it just got all body aches, no fever or anything. It just my body's like don't even want to move. Feels like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just tired, that's all.
Ran yourself into the ground all weekend, moving all your stuff.
Probably. But well, actually not all weekend because we actually went up to San Antonio yesterday to take pictures for my daughter because she's graduating. And
Yeah.
so we went to San Antonio and took pictures, and then of course, we had the kickball game and stuff like that. So it's like, but on Friday, man, I worked till about after 10 o'clock on Friday, so I didn't even get home till about 11 something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, take it easy. Got take it easy.
yeah, that's what I did today, man. Try to recharge my battery a little bit.
Gotta do it. Gotta do it. So yeah,
Yeah.
man. For all these word bubbles, I see where you went with it. But yeah, that would take forever to piece it all together and shit.
Well, this is the easy one. This is the easiest one out of the three that I designed. So
Wow.
this is my idea for having icicles, doing it the easiest way possible. There are the parts of it on the right, and you could connect them. I showed how to connect them a little bit, maybe with like a shaky little ice icicle type of thing. A little connector bit that connects the two word bubbles together, and the little part off to the right in the middle there. I feel like I could hear myself. Does someone have speakers on?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, I've got mine. Mm-mm.
I feel like there's an echo from my voice.
Yeah, I hear you real like faint in the background after you talk. No, I didn't even log in. I didn't log in with my laptop yet, so
Can't be that, right?
it's not my laptop. No. Oh wait. Is it? Wait. I did hit the link, so I don't know if fucking if it's
I
playing
can
on like
hear that
YouTube.
little. I can hear that little.
Nah, no, I'm good.
I've got nothing running in the background. So.
I hear some music or some shit though. You hear music?
That might be my TV going on in the other room.
That probably maybe you got it loud.
I kind of ran in here when I realized what was going on. I was like, it's 10:29. I thought it was like not in the 9 o'clock hour. Still, I have no idea.
I'm just tripping, but on these bubbles here, I'm surprised you didn't make it like one little like breath thing coming out from the mouth and one little breath thing, but it's and then you have your little sections there with the ice hanging down.
It'd be awesome to do it with like an opacity, with like a transparent breath type
Mm-hmm.
of thing. I think the only way I could have done a display like that is to show you guys it on a page. I didn't get that far to actually show it on a page, but I did come up with a couple other styles. So this is like a style that looks more like ice.
Yeah, that shit is cool.
Mm-hmm.
And again, like the parts to build it are on the right side there.
Yeah, I mean, you're showing you're kind of showing the versions I wanted to do, but I didn't. I'm just faster in Photoshop, so I just did some layer styles, did a whole bunch of like manipulating, and I just made it a new style, so that I can like make a new shape and then just hit the style icon, and then it'll just pop in.
Mm-hmm.
But this is dope. What fonts are you using? Did you get fonts or you just
This
using
is
whatever?
Comica. There's a couple different Comica ones. It starts with a K, and one is like Comica Axis, one is Comica
Yeah.
Title, and one is
There's a couple I
Comica
wanna
like Title Bold.
there's a couple I want to buy that I think are kind of fire.
Yeah, I think we should get one like you were talking about.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
like
want
it's
to.
like $60. It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not going to break the bank. Oh, Primal either is here, or was here. What's going on, Primal?
What's up,
Yeah. Oh, he
Primo?
was here. Yeah, he was here before.
Sorry that we were late. That was my bad. So this is like, this is a solid ice one, but I like the idea Mundo had of like, because I picture a lot of the breath of the characters will be like visible, in a lot
Yeah.
of their talk.
You
Their
know,
like
I
mouth
mean,
is open and they're
I
talking.
mean, I can't even draw for shit, but I mean, at least try to look like something like this, you know?
Yeah, just like a puff
Oh,
of
that's
mist.
it's like the vapor. It's like they're talking in the vapor.
Yeah, yeah,
I
and then
get
you
it. I
have
like
like,
it.
and then you have the like the little icicles hanging out, you know,
It'd be hot.
something like that,
I like it. I
something
like it.
like that.
I like it. I like
So
it.
I have a more intricate one, a little bit, just with a kind of a drop shadow, different font here,
All right.
a little bit of a different look. So this one is like the Comica Title type of look, where the font is thicker, and I also have I thought that maybe could stand out on the page a little bit, because I was thinking this one up here looks a little bit like it's like a mirror, or
Hmm.
like it's like an ice skating type of situation. So I was trying to make it look more like ice if I could. That was what I came up with there.
Well, maybe you shouldn't even just have the circle part of it, the bubbles. Maybe you should just put the words with the icicles on them.
That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
awesome. It's just, I think
I think
time wise, I don't
having the
know.
typeset all that'll be tricky. 'Cause I could see us getting into it and spending like a half hour on just a line of copy.
Mm.
Serious, I would
It's
spend
just going to
30
be a
minutes
time crunch at the end. So I think we have to,
at
like,
the
what we
end.
come
It's
up with
time
has to
crunch
be
now.
easy. But if we want it to be normal, it could be like a normal word bubble. But if we want it to have a little flair, I guess that's what I was trying with the top one, to just try to give it a little something, like kind of a normal word bubble, but there is some ice there. And even that would like take some time.
Yeah, man. I dig them. I dig them. I'm gonna share my screen right now. I should be able to share Photoshop, right? Yeah, I've done that before. Boom, boom. All right. Hold up, hold up.
K. Scott.
Where the fuck are my layers over, y'all? So the first one, I just wrote I'm freezing to death, and then I kind of just
Oh shit,
went
that's
this way.
nice.
Oh shit, that's nice right there. Yeah.
So what I was thinking is
Death.
so like the next like if this guy's gradually getting colder and colder, his next word bubble will have less white space and the text will be smaller. You know what I'm saying? So the text will get crunched and the white space will get smaller. So like the ice is creeping in.
Hmm.
So then that kind of gave me the idea to show like an abnormal kind of shape. Then I came up with this one here.
Oh,
So
Is this
like
for like a scream, or this is a normal
no,
type
this
of
is
word
just
bubble?
somebody like say somebody's tech all turns off and he's just his nanos just ain't keeping up and he's fucking freezing. Like he's going down soon. And there's like a touch of mist behind the bubble itself. So like let me see, you can kind of see like when I turn it on and off.
What is that? Some kind of frost or some kind of haze behind the
Yeah.
bubble?
Yep. 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 And I was thinking, you know, I have those brushes in what do you call it? On the iPad. Those fancy ass like smoke brushes and shit.
yeah,
So
that's a haze would be nice in there.
yeah, so like once we're laying out the copy, we could easily fucking like, you know, we can add like, you know, little touches to it
Hmm.
where we like and we could just smudge it, like blur it out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Lower the opacity. And I would even put like a layer like this on top. It's like make it a little lighter. Maybe even, you know, drop it over.
That
You
looks
know what I'm
sweet.
saying?
That looks sweet.
Hmm.
Yeah, man.
Looks like a freaking asteroid.
Looks bugged out. That's crazy. But I just think if you put it next to someone else's word bubble, like it'll be such a huge fucking difference. Like, you know, imagine somebody over
Definitely.
here, somebody on the other side asking if he's okay. You know what I'm saying? So you got this dude. Like, yo, like what the fuck happened to you?
How
Like,
did you
bro.
do the like what effect or whatever did the like the white part there, and I'm freezing to death. Is that something you drew with a pen in Illustrator, or is that something you
No,
used in effect?
that's just a shape. That's just a shape.
What do you mean just a
Like
shape?
I
Like
just
a
took
shape you drew?
yeah. I just took the lasso and just fucking I just like went real fast. You know what I'm saying? Just like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
just put that.
Okay. All right, so yeah, I could kind of see how it would be done, which would be like you type the text first, and then so you know where it is to put like the white bit over.
Yeah. So like look, I got like I'll show you the actions, not the actions, the styles. So say you got this dude over here, and he's cold too. Oh, maybe that's this guy's his next line. I got the style sheets, the styles over here. All these little shits over here. Then I could just like pick one.
What do you
You know
mean?
what I'm
Where'd
saying?
you pull them
Oh,
from?
No, you
Those guys.
make it. So what you do is, so like, say you fuck with this with all the effects and like the beveling and embosses and all the scratches, whatever you add to it.
Yeah,
And once you get it to where you want, you just save it as a new style. And
but
next
you
time,
started like with like a picture of tundra or ice or something like that.
no, I
Is that what you
started.
started?
No, you just fucking like you just put shapes and bullshit, and then you just affect it with like beveling and embossing and
Oh, and it ends up looking like ice or
or
like
you
a
just keep
iceberg.
you just keep you put a cover overlays and you know inner glows out. You know what I'm saying? You just keep fucking with it. Like it might take an hour to fuck with it till you get to this point, but then you save it. You just save it as a style. So
I
just
see.
so now
okay.
that style is saved. I could
Kind of
just do it.
like it's kind of like the lightsaber styles. Space.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
blade
it's kind of
you
style.
wild.
you condense all that stuff, and then you tweak it to where it's just right to look like that.
Yeah. So then, like, if I want to fucking do that now, I just fucking add that.
He's a fucking wizard.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it. Oh, so okay, so there's almost two designs here. Like the one on the bottom is is like a simpler. It's like a regular comic book word bubble, but
Yeah.
with this ice
Like once
effect.
this fucking guy starts freezing, it gets real crazy. You add the
Oh,
icicle,
okay.
then you just add the icicle. Like you literally just add them. You just add them as a shape. And then you go to the original affected layer that you just did. And you just fill it in, and it'll take shape. It's pretty dope. And then what I was thinking too is like say this dude's last fucking word and shit. We
It
can
could be like fizzling out, like
yeah, it
so.
could be like super fucking like this, like his breath is just all like just solid fucking ice. Then you take his
Oh, I get it.
then you take his last word and make it even like icy or blue, like almost hard to read almost.
So your idea is to have the font in like a lighter color than black, or like in like a blue tone.
Yeah, just to pull it apart from the regular text, the regular count. Cause I mean, we're not gonna abuse this. We're not doing this a lot. You know what I mean? So
What do
like,
you
it's
mean
not
we're
like
not doing this a lot?
we're not gonna show people like freezing and being really fucking like. I thought this was reserved for people who are like really going through it. Like, oh shit, like
Oh,
it,
so
it
you're
might
saying
be.
if they're just having a normal conversation, it wouldn't even be the bottom one there?
I
It
mean,
would
if
be
you
a
if you
normal
want to.
one?
I mean, I think if we're gonna have a normal conversation like outside somewhere, it could be
Uh-huh.
like just the clean shape with white, like your silhouettes with a couple of icicles in the silhouette, and that's it. Boom. But we don't have to go too crazy. It could just be like small and subtle. But like say like Dobbs' last words when his shit is shutting down,
Mm-hmm.
it could start getting real crazy. It could start getting like real fun, like he's freezing over. You know what I mean? Like
In
his his
his
last
like
thought.
last words, I'm seeing like blood in the ice too.
Yeah. We get splatter. Like I think I have brushes for that shit too.
Oh yeah, like the
You know, I try to
frozen
have brushes for
frozen
every
blood,
fucking thing, bro.
like jagged ice of frozen blood.
Hell yeah. So like you think you seen it like a multiplied layer?
Mm.
That's how I'm seeing that shit. So like did I pick it? I don't know if I picked it. Yeah. So I'll go here. Like I'm just doing this like haphazard, real fucking sloppy. I don't like that. I can't work like that, bro. Let me find something better. I was on the iPad because I have blood splatter brushes,
Right.
but I have grunge too. I have grunge brushes. So like this is a grunge brush, and like
Oh,
you
look at
talking like
that.
you talking like splatter on the shit, right? On the bubbles,
Hmm.
like this. That could be pretty sick. That's sad, bro. That
I
shit is
think it could
making me
also
sad
be
already.
like how you worked it into the layer style to have that, like you said, it's a layer style.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
there's a
just added
layered
into it.
style where there's like a red, almost like ruby lith
Hmm.
background to it, so it's like all soaked in blood ice. I mean,
All
it's
fucked
just
up.
going so. Doing any kind of weird word bubble, I think is like taking it to the next level.
Yeah. Hell
So
yeah, hell
even
yeah.
like
You don't see
adding
that shit too
blood
much,
to it's like so many layers up.
but it's quick though. That I don't. It doesn't take that much time. Doesn't take
Right.
that much time.
Because like haphazard worked because it's like just splattered blood.
Just splattered, boom. Yeah, it's wild, man. Shit is fucked up. I got all these blood brushes and shit.
All right, I like Kevin's a lot. That
Kevin
looks
got
like
it.
a
Damn.
bloody boot print.
Oh, I know I didn't have the opacity all the way up. That's what's bothering me. It'll even go into the white. You know what I'm saying? There, now we're fucking cooking with motor oil. There you go. God damn it. Look at that shit. Poor Dobbs, man. Jesus Christ. There you go. That's bad, bro. That's sad shit right there. Oh, that's just gonna make me emotional. So when I read this, part,
That is bad.
Poor
it's
Dobbs.
fucked up. Poor Dobbs. Poor fucking Dobbs, bro.
Dobbs, no.
To death.
Yeah, it's crazy. It could be hot, man. I think it'd be hot.
Oh wow, it's a lot to do.
What the fuck?
Man,
Yeah,
Dobbs
there's a lot to do.
man.
Save this shit.
That's gonna look cool though.
It is. I think it's going to look extremely cool.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
I think we should use your word bubbles like maybe in the beginning when those people are outside. Like they're not really dying, they're just fucked up because they're trying to get the tech out real quick. You know what I'm saying? But like I think in like dramatic fucking like dramatic, like no, like you're outside with like somebody took your shoes, just took your equipment or something, you're left for dead. It could start getting real crazy.
I feel like mine have this outline,
Yeah.
and then yours don't have an outline. I think we would have to. So just the comic kind of is.
Yeah, we could have an outline though.
You know, either it does or it doesn't, right? So yeah, all of them. But yeah, there's as long as it's got that cohesiveness, I think these other bits could work. They could work together.
they
Have
will
an
work.
outline.
They will work.
And maybe if
So,
we
like-
put like the words in the same color throughout, so if it was like that blue that you have,
Yeah.
and only when like someone's like fading away, is it like, or whatever, is it like go lighter? That could work.
I think that'd be dope.
I think that would look cool. Yo, Lee has some updates, but we're going to talk about it on Wednesday with Lee. So our designer Lee is going to come through on Wednesday, probably right at the top of the show, right at 10 o'clock. I won't be late for that one. And we'll get him in. We'll talk about the new super old look and Miami Crime Studio updates.
Hold on,
for
did you
future-
do that super old or did he?
He did it.
Oh,
I forwarded it to you,
I
right?
thought you did that shit.
But
Nah,
didn't
I
we see a
forwarded
preview
you an
last
email
week?
from Lee. He did more since last time. Yeah, so he updated both of those comic book
Oh, he did.
mastheads for super old. That looks a lot better. It looks like my vision more so. And the Miami Crime Studio, I think like looks above what I even imagined. So I can't wait for. I don't think Kevin saw that one yet. It just came through email.
No.
But we'll pull them up. We'll talk about it on Wednesday for a new comic book day, because those are going to be new comic books at some point. So we'll discuss. This is just the start of the discussion of what those logos are going to look like, those mastheads. So it's pretty fun. Yeah, I like this with the outline. I mean, it doesn't have to be black. It could be. I like it as black. I think it looks good as black. It really looks like an asteroid to me. Pretty awesome. It kind of looks like when the Circadian is crashing in the trailer.
Oh, all right.
it's like
see that.
it's like rolling over the moon, kind of about to see Earth.
I could see that, man.
I kinda liked it in white, too.
I'm gonna save this shit. All right, I'm
That
about to
looks
start
cool.
drawing. I gotta draw. I erased one panel of the first panel of the Dybbuk I drew. I fucking erased that shit completely.
I thought you inked it already with the Dybbuk and all.
I did. I fucking erased it though.
Oh,
You mean where the Dybbuk's jumping in?
No, the
jumping
one
in,
on the bottom where he's kind of standing over Dobbs.
right?
Cause like
You just see the
started-
jaw, or you see the face?
I started drawing the wrong Dybbuk, and then I tried to save it. And now that I've gotten further into drawing the Dybbuk over and over again, I'm like, this shit doesn't fucking work. It looks pretty fucking stupid. Looks pretty stupid. So I'm gonna get back on that.
All right, I will
Yeah, man.
play some kind of music for you.
Oh, Primal's back. What's up, buddy boy?
Primo!
What's going on, Primal?
Yeah, man.
Awesome. How was Among Us? Is that fun?
That shit is hilarious. That fun. That game is funny as shit. I play with my boy once in the blue. It's funny as shit.
Yeah, we were looking at word bubbles. We're gonna do something like what Kevin proposed, and something like what I'm proposing at the top here. Trying to keep it simple for a lot of the book, and then certain moments just blow it out with some crazy, crazy icy word bubbles.
Yeah, and then he's gonna put Calgon, take me away.
And
Yeah,
you know,
man.
for the thought bubbles, that they could work as like a steam, smoky, like the thought balloons that come out could be like a steamy type thing, right, Kev? That would kind of make sense too.
I think
For
that'd be dope.
thoughts.
That'd be dope.
When I show that, when I make something for that, I'll actually show it on a page so you can see it. I think that's the only way to do that.
Shit, we're gonna have to show them all on the page real soon.
Definitely.
God damn. I think
Absolutely.
I shared. Yeah, we good. Hold on, let me back this up.
Okay, so you kept the max one, and then you changed the bottom panel.
Yeah, then I added the running toward each other and shit.
That's like a change from the first issue when he was just getting charged at. Now he's actually attacking, so something I guess changed.
He's fucking going at it.
Among Us is fun, Primal says.
Among Us is fun as fuck, bro. That shit, you basically all these characters that you're on like a space station and shit like that, and somebody's a traitor. So like before the game starts, somebody's assigned as a traitor, and the traitor's job is to just go around while everyone's doing their task, and you got to kill people. You got to kill the other players and get away with it. You know what I mean? So it's pretty fucking funny. Pretty fucking funny, man. Pretty fucking funny.
You're playing tag.
Then everybody calls a meeting. They try to guess who the traitor is.
Really?
But what's fucked up is if you get it wrong, the person you voted on still gets booted off the ship, and it's funny as fuck. It's funny as shit.
It sounds hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna pick one of these videos where I forget which one is the worst. Oh, this one is the short one. Is this one shitty? Let me see. Is this one bad? I think this is the one that's slow. No, this one's not gonna work. Let's try this one. No, I think this one's slow too. Gotta wake you guys up. I was late and everyone fell asleep. Let's see what this one is good.
That shit work. Got me yawning to do that shit. Goddamn.
What's that?
MUNDO
yawn and that fucking. I looked up.
I thought that was a fake yawn.
I mean, it probably was, but it should still work.
It was a fake yawn. No, because when Space said I was late, everybody fell asleep. I was all you know.
That shit work.
They are so cunty when it comes to like our music to draw by videos on our other channel, Comic Book Creation. It's like I search from like my Space Window account. I'm like searching for it. So I search music to draw by 6, which is exactly what it's called. Guess what? It doesn't come up. 1,000 other fucking things come up.
Doesn't exist.
Because it's got so few like subscribers there that they just count it as not even existing, even though I'm typing in this specific name of the video. And it lists it like 1,041 on the list. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Damn, man. It's the worst.
They are rotten when it comes to that. I can't even search. Like, imagine I told someone to search for it and I told them the exact name. It wouldn't work. That's how cunty it is. Ugh. Did we have a good weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend?
What the fuck happened this weekend? Yeah, this weekend was chill.
Yeah, I had a
Nigga
pretty
weekend.
good weekend.
Hey,
You got
I think I got a lot done this weekend. Mundo looks like he got a lot done because his background's all organized now.
hell yeah, hell
It
yeah. he
ain't.
did.
It ain't. No, it ain't organized.
Uh-oh, Primal's got some news.
Oh, Primo, let's slap it on.
Mundo's ready.
Slap it on us. Primo. What you got?
I hope everything's okay.
Yeah.
His one of his art pieces got selected.
Oh
for
yeah, you
something.
got an award, or maybe you got a job.
It's gonna be something like that. You know that.
What's the inset panel again there? Next to
This is gonna be like body heat, fucking like infrared.
right.
Oh shit, he's gonna have a baby sister.
Holy
Congrats,
shit!
bro.
Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Yeesh. That's real.
A mini
That
Primal. Primal. A young and Primal.
Got more diapers to change, bro.
Training. Primo in training.
Even more love in the house. That's pretty awesome. I never experienced that, like where having like a sibling that was like far younger, or like far older. Like Kevin had a brother that's 10 years older, right, Kev? I never
Yeah.
had anybody that was like far away from me in age. My sisters are like 18 months difference from me, so we're practically the same age.
Wow.
He's gonna make her a mini me.
Gotta do
He's
it.
gonna terrorize you. He's gonna terrorize the other sister. That's funny. Yeah, it's easy to manipulate them. Like I was only 18 months older than my sisters, but I could manipulate them. Just like being a little bit smarter, like worked. So just being a little bit ahead. So when you're a lot ahead, you could probably get what you want. You get them to make you something. Bring some eggs, bring some cookies. I used to have room sales. I would sell all my junk to them. I would call it the room sale, like a garage sale, invite them in. They had a lot of money, from chores and stuff. I would spend money on G.I. Joes and stuff. They'd have some cash.
Bro, he's
and
gonna
then
have a little sister, bro. He's gonna be the
they-
superhero at Christmas.
They would give me the cash, and then my mom would yell at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Give her money for my
He's gonna be
broken
the
stuff.
Superhero.
Primal says, I feel like I'm gonna have to paint some baby animals on the baby's room walls. Yeah, make a mural.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Our boss painted a mural on our daughter's wall of like a sunset. I think that's got to be one of the coolest.
Who did that?
Lori?
She did?
Yeah, when like Samantha
I
was like,
never
I guess,
saw it. I
really
never saw
young.
it.
I used to clean houses, and one of the rich families that I used to clean the house for, they had a small family. It's just a mother, father, and a little daughter, like a 3-year-old daughter. But the house was like, Kev, you could fit like an army inside the house. It's so big, but just for 3 people. And so the daughter's room had 2 beds in it, just in case she had someone come sleep over. And they were like princess beds, like they had a like the net going up. It's not like a net, but you know, I don't know. It's like a what would you call that? Like some kind of white material that goes up to the ceiling, over the bed. That's over both of the beds. So
like a canopy.
like a canopy. Yeah, and like all done up in like all little girl stuff, you know, dolls everywhere, and,
Yeah.
but a huge room. Like I'm telling you, you had to like unplug the vacuum from one side to the other. You know what I'm saying? Like an industrial vacuum that we were cleaning with. So
So that was your secret space, place to be, huh, Space?
what's that?
In the canopy.
Yeah. Space would go over there just to go under the canopy.
That was one of my jobs. Like I had to do the bedrooms, and then my friend who'd clean the other, he had to do the kitchen. So we kind of split it up, like upstairs, downstairs, in every house. If they had an upstairs, if they didn't have upstairs, downstairs, he did the kitchen stuff, which took a long time. Like if you have to clean the kitchen, that's a lot, you know. So I think I would clean the bathrooms, he'd clean the kitchen, something like that. Oh shit! Primal came from the prom on Saturday. Did you guys have a prom? I mean, you had a prom in person and everything, right? Everybody went to the prom actually, because everyone's in school, right, Kev?
What are you, a junior? A junior or
senior?
You're a senior? My daughter's a senior.
Yeah, we had a prom both senior and junior year. I don't know if every school has a junior and a senior prom.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did over here.
The Corpus Crispy.
Mm-hmm.
We're both drawing Dobbs.
But two different styles.
Yeah, two different pages, two different artists, two different styles of Dobbs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think the last time Kevin tried to bring up the Justice League, I hadn't seen it yet, so I couldn't say nothing about it, but I did finally see it. I thought it was fucking awesome because you know why?
What did you see it on?
HBO Max.
Okay. See, I think I need to get HBO Max. I haven't asked.
They have so many movies on their Mundo. Like we just clicked on it to watch this Justice League the other night, and all of a sudden they've got all this stuff on there. Like I didn't even know there was Mortal Kombat was out, and that's on there available to watch. There's King Kong versus Godzilla, right, Kev? That's where you watched it. There is.
Yeah, it's on HBO Max where I watched it.
What else? I saw some, because I saw some movies that
I'll be right back.
me.
I'll be right back.
I saw some titles on there. Like I didn't know that Mortal Kombat was out already. I heard some people talking about it, but I didn't know that was one that was already out.
Right.
That's out.
Yeah, it's out.
That Justice League is a lot of entertainment because that shit's like 4 hours long. It's like 4 hours and 2 minutes. So that had a lot to it. And the best part about it was it had a story. Like the story was like, they took the time to let it unfold.
Yeah.
They didn't have to rush it when it was 4 hours. So you got to like learn about everything. Oh, cool. The prom was in person. They had masks. It was fun though. Mini games. Not just dancing. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe it's like a little like boardwalk thing going on. Maybe it's like a boardwalk theme. I know, like, in Jersey over here, we have the boardwalk with a lot of summer type of stuff that you could do,
that's one of the things that I want to go check out when I go to Jersey is the boardwalk. I'm
Yeah, we've
not
got
sure.
like both like kind of nice ones and trashy ones too. So it's cool.
Really?
All within like a reasonable distance. Like I could go to like the farthest boardwalk in Cape May in like 2 hours.
Huh?
Or there's close ones just like 10 minutes from here, you know.
Which is the one that they used for Eddie and the Cruisers? Because I know they did their boardwalk there.
I don't know, but maybe it's Wildwood or Seaside, because like Seaside was like where like Jersey Shore was filmed.
Uh-huh.
Asbury is like a big music type of thing, but Asbury doesn't really have like a working boardwalk anymore.
Oh, really?
But there's like you could go to like Point Pleasant, or you could go to Seaside, which is like
Mhm.
like 40 minutes from me. Does Belmar have a boardwalk? I'm trying to think. What was the one I was just at the other day? It was like I felt like it was like a mini boardwalk, but it was small. Oh, up in Seabright, seem almost like a boardwalk atmosphere, but it's not that long of a strip up there.
Uh-huh. Do you go to the boardwalks quite a bit or no?
Past couple years, yeah. Cape May a lot, and Seaside and Wildwood.
What kept you from going to them?
Well, the past year or so, just like the COVID thing, but before that, a lot. Before that, going there a bunch of times every summer.
Oh, I see. So the COVID is what really stopped you from going, but you did
Yeah.
go a lot.
Yeah, I
before
mean, we
that.
were like elbow to elbow, and that's like where we'd go to watch fireworks. So it was like every July 4th, and also just like going there to maybe play those games or just be in the crowd. It's one of those like nobody cared type of day.
So did Kevin and his family go with you too, or no?
No, Kev, do you ever go down to the boardwalk?
I think he's new.
Maybe you can't hear me.
He's in beast mode right now.
You kind of have to go from where he is and go down south at least 20-30 minutes, I think.
Oh yeah. How far are y'all again apart from each other?
Maybe like 25
Half
minutes.
hour. Yeah, half hour.
Yeah.
Half hour.
Not
That ain't
bad.
too bad. That's pretty much like me going from where I live to work. So
Not too bad.
yeah.
Oh, Primal's waiting for the Black Widow movie.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good one too.
I feel like they must have filmed that a long time ago at this point. Was it filmed in like 2017? Now it's like 4 years later. 2018 maybe?
Yo, is my connection fucking up right now?
Nah, I
You're
can't
trying to
really-
say something. I haven't heard you say anything.
All right. Yeah, I had to mute before because my little man's going through like some little asthmatic episode and shit.
Shit.
His allergies.
That's
It's really his
scary.
allergies are acting. Allergies are acting up. He's not going. He doesn't have an asthma attack, nothing like that.
That's pretty harsh, man.
Still sucks though.
Yeah, I don't know how
Yeah,
that would be
dude.
when you're trying to go to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
it sucks. It really sucks.
You
Having
got
an
asthma,
asthma.
Mundo?
Yep.
You have
I
one of
sure
those
do.
inhalers?
Yep, I sure do. But I've got what's called the exercise. I do if I put on my lung like cardio.
I
Little-
actually can't hear Mundo. It's breaking up like robotic.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. If I do like a lot of cardio, and I'm pretty much prone to have an asthma attack.
Oh.
exercise-induced asthma.
Well, doesn't cardio or like just working out, like when you do these workouts, does it help you overall, you think?
Yeah, it does. It does because the more I do it, the better. It takes longer for me to have an asthma attack. Now, like if I'm sitting and I'm watching TV for several hours and stuff like that, I get real winded, and I'm used to being on my feet all day at work and stuff. So if I sit for like a couple of hours, like I'm doing right now, but I'm moving around a little bit as we're talking. So I'm not just sedentary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm just plain Jane sedentary, sitting here talking, not moving, not doing anything, not moving my arms, I mean, yeah, it gets bad if I start all of a sudden try to do some jumping jacks. I'll have a does suck.
This is the worst.
We'll talk about making the world cold. I guess the word bubbles is one way to do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Primal says one of his favorite Marvel villains is the Taskmaster. I never heard of the Taskmaster until I started, reading about and seeing stuff for Black Widow.
The task sounds familiar. I just don't know what it. Yeah, I'm not.
Look at your card. You got the Marvel cards. Check them out.
Yeah, that wasn't one in my youth that like jumped out to me, but now I totally know who that is, and I know the actor that's playing him. Isn't it the guy from Stranger Things? Isn't that who it is?
I don't know. In the Black Widow movie, I know he's playing her brother or some shit like that.
Oh, the brother? I thought it was the bad guy.
No, he's playing her brother.
Oh, you talking about Quicksilver? The guy that played Quicksilver?
Quicksilver.
No. You talking about the cop from Stranger Things? He's in the Black Widow movie, and he's like the Russian Captain America, and he's like the Captain Rush. I don't know her name.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I forgot the name though.
I think he made an appearance. Didn't he make an appearance? And I think he made a. Ooh, never mind. I can't say anything.
Why not?
Nope. I don't want to get it wrong if I'm wrong.
Oh.
I got a good record right now. I don't want to mess it up. Does that make sense or not?
Kevin's
really?
been impressed with the Mundo accuracy lately, so
This is true.
now you scared Mundo into some kind of accuracy loop.
Doesn't want to fuck it up. Doesn't want to fuck it up.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, there you go.
I think someone always comments when this song comes on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Almost got up and busted the move.
Primal says, I just love the concept of a guy who can look at someone fighting style that they've taken years to perfect and learn it in a matter of minutes. Oh, that's what he does. Is that what Taskmaster's power is? That's incredible. That's incredible. I wish I had that, because then I'd be like, I watch Bruce Lee movies, then become like Bruce Lee. That'd be awesome.
A matter of minutes.
That would be great. But I'd probably rather have a like a more supernatural type of power, like telekinesis, where we could move around lightsabers like Luke Skywalker does and stuff. But I do like that whole power. I mean, I don't know if that's the extent of his powers, but that's pretty awesome.
Pretty dope.
Doesn't say anything about his toughness thing. I don't know if, I guess how maybe he has something special in a tough department, in like the toughness department, but this is like, that's an assertive type of move. But what about could someone like throw a bomb at him and that's it? But I guess like the same thing with Black Widow, like she's just a person too.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. You can use grapples like spider webs. Can use a bow like Hawkeye's. Oh,
Yeah, so
oh,
you
he's
get
just
bit.
good at everything. He's like a bullseye or something. Oh, that's awesome. He's strong, agile, very gifted with weapons. That's pretty freaking rad.
That's her brother. Who we talking about here?
I think we're talking about Taskmaster.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Black Widow's brother.
That's what I thought.
I mean, is it all one and the same? I'm not familiar with the story.
No, I thought Taskmaster was the villain.
Yeah, I thought that guy from Stranger Things was playing him, so I don't know who's wrong.
No. No, remember the scene that they showed in the previews where she's like goes back to dinner, and she fights the girl, and they're like, "Oh, sister," they have a drink, then they go home to the family.
Is
He's
this some
there,
kind
and
of
he's like, "Oh, it
trailer?
still fits." Yeah, it's the trailer.
I don't think I've seen it.
It's the only trailer that was really released and shit. Yeah, I'll be back, man. I'm gonna go check on Shorty Doo Wop.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah. But man,
Gotta be sure. That's scary. Like when it's your breath, when
Yeah.
something's going wrong and you can't catch your breath. That's
Well,
scary.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing, Space. You ever tried breathing through a straw?
No, that sounds scary. like snorkeling is kind of scary, right? That's kind of the same thing.
Okay, you've done snorkeling, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you've done snorkeling, here's the little homework for you. Breathe through your snorkel for a little bit, and then breathe through a straw, and you'll see what I'm talking about, the difference. Try breathing through a straw, like breathing in and out.
Yeah, I always thought I could be like one of them ninjas that when they creep up to somebody, they are underneath the water with the straw. Is the only thing that they're breathing with underneath the water, but it sounds scary, doesn't it?
It is, and it can be. I mean, but then they've learned to control their breath and do this and do that. They've actually mastered how to breathing techniques. And I'm sure since you're doing the kung fu and stuff, you're having to learn that too.
Well, you know what though? I could never sneak up on anyone though, like at least on dry land, is because for some reason like my knees crack. Did you ever know anybody that their knees crack? Like if
Time to time.
and like the more I work out, the more that they crack.
Really?
It doesn't hurt, but it makes a sound. Like so if
Yeah.
I try to creep into the room, they snap. It's really weird. It's really weird, dude. I think Kevin's heard it. When he comes back, we'll ask him. But like even like my karate teacher's like, what's that? Like, and I'm like, it's my knees. Like if I'm like, sometimes you could hear it.
Uh-huh.
I can't feel anything. But I asked my boss one time because she was like almost got like a medical degree. She knows a lot of shit, and she said it's a nitrogen in your ligaments or bones. I forget what she said. I was
Yeah,
like, "Is there anything you could do
it,
about it?" She goes, "No."
yeah, no, it's in your cartilage, man. Kind of like what it does is it raises the cartilage a little bit and then it pops it back in place. But
Hmm.
it's like minuscule. It's not like
Yeah, like maybe it's a good thing. I don't know, but it's a bad thing for being a ninja. There isn't any sneaking up on anybody.
It just takes practice like anything else.
Because it's unpredictable sometimes when like did you ever see there's like a Bruce Lee movie that like he's like flexing in a weird way and he's like cracking all these weird like back bones and muscles and shit.
Yeah,
And like I swear to God I have that like in my legs though, like that like my legs do that.
who was that? That was the one where he was the country boy with the restaurant people and stuff.
Was it
Um,
Chinese Connection?
no,
Maybe?
not Chinese Connection. It's the other one.
Or was it
It's
Fists of Fury? The first one?
uh no Dragon.
Return of the Dragon?
I have that stupid movie. I have the movie, and
Well, I just name them all. Tell me which one is it Return of the Dragon? That's 3. Is
I
it
think
Enter the Dragon?
I think it's not Enter the Dragon, but he does do it in Enter the Dragon actually. Um, if you remember in Enter the Dragon, where he's in his room working out, he does do that in that room too. Um, remember, um, remember how he's flexing in his room, and that the guy with the scar walks in on him, and he's cracking all of his bones and doing this and doing that. But then he also does it when he's fighting Chuck Norris as well.
Right, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay.
That's the one you're thinking about. But if you watch the other, like towards the beginning of the movie, where he first arrives at the island, and right before he goes out to go fight, um, when they're in the courtyard, and the guy with the scar walks in on his room, he does it there too.
Oh.
Um, but then I remember another movie that he does it. He does it
I
in.
like the part of one of them too where he's doing like the arm motion, the circular arm motion, and it becomes real trippy.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Oh yeah, where you can see his shoulder blades and everything.
Yeah, and it's like it literally becomes like he has 6 arms or 8 arms. It almost becomes like an after
Yes.
effect, the trails. Like
Yes.
it tripping because he's going like, let's say really fast or just really whatever.
Yes, that one was Chinese Connection.
Love that.
Yeah, that one was Chinese Connection when he was fighting the end guy, I think. Not the boss, but the before the boss guy. And I think he did it too in Big Boss, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, not the trippy 8 arms or anything like that one, but where they did an awesome effect where he kicked like one shot, but it was only like twice that he kicked, I think. Where he was doing the side kick.
To the dude or just
No,
practice?
to the guy when they're fighting outside.
Yeah, that's Enter the Dragon.
He does quite a bit in Big Boss.
I think Big Boss is my favorite.
Big Boss is a really good one. I would have loved to seen him and Jet Li go at it. Bruce Lee and Jet Li. That would have been an awesome fight.
I think Bruce
Choreography.
Lee could have taken on like all of them.
I'm pretty sure because you know, it was funny because I saw Chuck Norris the other night on one of his Instagram things, and he was talking about Bruce Lee, right? And he said that Bruce Lee, it was very hard for Bruce Lee to stay still, even when he was like had company over. That like Chuck Norris would go over to his house sometimes, and they would train, right? But then Linda would come out and give them iced tea, and while they were sitting there talking, he would just drop to the floor and do like 30 push-ups out of nowhere.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
Well,
he
because
was sitting.
his nickname as a little kid was "Never Sit Still," like whatever that translates to. So I guess that stuck with him.
Yeah, because he couldn't sit still at all, and people told him that, you know, hey, you need to like chill out, like take a break for a minute or two. And they said that basically the only time he ever stood still was basically when he slept. That was it. That was the only time he ever stood still.
Somehow early on when I started training, it was probably like the first year because I started like really hard like later, like late in my life. I was like 38 or something, and I would be punching and kicking in my sleep
Oh yeah.
because I guess it's like a whole new thing to be like throwing that many punches and kicks on a daily basis that it just started coming out at night as well as like a reflex. But I think that's all calmed down. Like I don't think that happens anymore. Like, but that was like really funny for like a year that would happen. Like even like kicks would come out. So like thankfully it was by the time I did get like a really big bed, or else I think I would have been falling off the bed and stuff like that. But because like sometimes it would wake me up, like the throwing a kick would like wake me up. I didn't realize that was actually happening
Really?
in the bed itself. Yeah.
Wow.
And like punches were like so common, like it was like really really bad, like really really bad with like a lot of punches would happen, and like they would wake me up. They would like wake me up.
Uh-huh. That's amazing.
I attribute it to being like, you know, all in the beginning, just like getting used to all, like, cause like the body going through that type of change to get ready to like do all that stuff was hard.
Well, so when you first started, it was like, was it extremely hard or?
I think so, because like I couldn't, like, let's say I was supposed to do a horse stance, which is like a squat,
Yeah, I know
and
what a
just
horse stance is. I've been
kind
in
of
it.
remain in that position, you know.
Hmm.
And 60 seconds was impossible. Impossible. And I thought it was going to be like, that was pretty impossible. But then, you know, it became to be like 2.5 minutes was like a normal thing to do, like a couple times. But that
Yeah,
was like a year later, 2 years later, you know.
yeah,
So in the beginning, all the things that you think in your mind are like simple. You're like, oh, I could do that. Like if you think about it, you're like, oh, I could totally do that. It's not nothing. And then
right.
like, but if you go to do it, especially like I think if you're already tired, you know, like a lot of this stuff would be like I would like weight train and then be doing this, and um already tired trying to do it. It was just like a shock, a total shock for the body. Then I think it gets to a point where, like, you know, like when you're doing that horse stance, like you can just actually or maybe like other stabilizer things come into play, like you become kind of decent at a few
Right.
things, and then they stabilize like the things you're weak at or whatever. Like balance was kind of an issue for me, so that would cause me to like sweat. Like if I had to like do stand on one foot for one of the poses, right? And then that would become like one of those horse stance challenges in a way, where if you start out at 60 seconds and try to do, you know, 90 seconds, but it would
Right.
take months to get to there. And then and then try to do 120 seconds, you know. But I think once you do all of them, like you build up like stabilizers, so other things become easier.
Hmm.
Yeah, Primal says, not to mention with the asthma, it's completely involuntary. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it is. Yeah, it is. It really is.
I wonder if it comes on with like stress or something.
It does at times. It can.
A fellow ADHD. Yeah, Bruce Lee, for sure. Apparently, this is primal. Apparently, when I was really young, I would kick anything and everything in my sleep, other than when my dog slept with me. Oh, that's good that your body knew that they were the calm friends. You know, kept you calm. Very easygoing dog friends.
I let my I let my iron get a little too ugly, so I gotta clean it up now.
I use some of that steel wool type stuff. I've even gone so far, Mundo, as to like sand it. Telling you, get that tip back proper.
Look at that. That's what I'm using right here.
Yeah, I use stuff like that.
They say that to sand it though. They say that's
Oh,
like,
they say not to.
yeah. They said to that's the worst thing you could do is to sand it.
Oh, well, it's kind of a last straw for me because like I don't often keep like the replacement tips on hand. So when I try to get like a little more mileage out of one, I might have to
Yeah.
do it just in a pinch, like waiting for the
Yeah.
other one to arrive. And sometimes I look, I'm like, fuck, I don't have any more, and I have to like. You never know when it's gonna kind of go bad, right?
Yeah, I don't either. But look, check this out. If you can see how cruddy it looks right now.
That's pretty bad. I've had worse. Pretty bad. Once I'm telling you, once JB Kuma told me not to dip it in the water, and like I told you, like the sequence I was kind of doing wrong.
Yeah.
It got a lot better for me. They stay cleaner longer when you like have the right sequence.
Hmm.
Primal says, I've graduated from kicking to rolling in my sleep. You're going to need those like bars on the side of your bed like I had when I was a kid. They're like these bars that attach to my bed so I didn't roll out of it. Like bed guardrails, right?
Yeah, guardrails.
Like those things that and they put on like the bumpers if you're bad at bowling. They put the bumpers there so you can't go in the gutter.
It's funny. My friends and I used to play drunk gutter bowling. You get drunk and then you use the little bumpers to hit the pins.
Oh.
Boy, we'd get yelled at quite a bit of time.
You mean you kind of have to bounce off the bumpers in your
Yeah.
mock game? Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole point. If you didn't bounce off the bumpers, you weren't shit.
That's like combining like billiards.
It was in a way. I mean, I grew up, playing billiards and bowling and that stuff since I couldn't be real athletic, but I mean, I could shoot a hell of a stick game and bowl a hell of a game too. My average was a 285.
Whoa. I don't think I ever got a score like that.
I got all kinds of trophies for bowling and stuff. I hated the participation trophies. I was very strict on myself about bowling and stuff. I had two bowling balls. I had all my own equipment basically. I didn't like using the the bowling alley stuff.
How often would you bowl? 2 or 3 times a week?
Probably about 3 to 4 times a week. Because I was in a league. I was in a league, but then I would just go and do a lot of practice. Since it was kind of cheap for me to go and play, the bowling alley was basically 4 blocks away from where I lived.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
it wasn't like very far for me to go and play a bowling game or
I
two.
always liked hanging out at the bowling alley. They had video games there too.
Yeah, I loved it, man. I mean, my friends and I would go hang out. I mean, they had pool tables, they had video games, bowling. So that was the place to be for me, and my friends. Aside from the bar that we'd go to,
Oh, they had a
um,
bar there too. I remember.
yeah, they
And
had a
there was
bar.
there was certain times like a few years back too where like my work went there as a group, and those days were pretty fun too because everyone was drinking,
Yeah.
and they bring you some food sometimes, some cookies and whatnot.
hmm So we had a blast. I mean, especially when, oh man, we had what was called lockouts quite a bit too. After our season ended and stuff, we'd have lockouts where they would have the bowling alley. You go and
Like,
spend the night at the bowling alley, right?
whoa! You
Uh,
mean it
you
was like they would run the alley the entire night, or it would
the
stop like
entire night, the entire night, man. You could go play video games, shoot pool, bowl, chit chat, whatever, all night long with your friends.
that's
And
so cool. We didn't have that, I don't think.
yeah, man, it was the thing to do, man. My mom had no problem. My parents had no problem with me going all night long because it was just like right up the road. And if they need me for anything, I could call and say, "Hey, come get me." You know, there was parents there that chaperoned the whole thing. So I mean, it was cool, man. And I had no I mean, I partied all freaking night long. I go back and forth between bowling and shooting pool, shooting the shit, with people. And I mean, I don't think I probably slept about an hour most of the time out of all of that each time we did it. And then I sleep the all day the next day.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, man. Pretty fun.
That sounds like a lot of fun, especially, it's like, I don't know when it was for you, but it's probably like, it sounds like it might have been like the 90s.
Yeah, it was. It was in the late '80s, early '90s.
That's a good time too, because like the bowling alley's just like full of cigarette smoke too. It's a fun time.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Like the people that smoked probably didn't have to go outside, It was like that time.
Yeah, no, they smoked in there. But it wasn't too bad because the bowling alley had
So big. And it like all those like air
yeah, they
puller
had all
things.
the air vents, so you really couldn't, you really didn't smell the smoke and stuff. Or it wasn't like necessarily in your face and anything like that.
I remember even in my 20s we would go, and when we were like of drinking age and we could drink. Uh, that was fun.
See, now I really don't even bowl anymore these days because the bowling alley is like a half hour away from me, and so by the time I get over there, pay for shit, maybe bowl a game or two, it ain't even worth it. If I'm gonna go, I want to be there for like hours and not have to be not have to
Yeah,
be
lose yourself.
not yeah, not have to rush on having to go anywhere or do anything. Have have to play like one or two games because I've got other people waiting on the lane and stuff like that. Like,
That never happened to me. I don't think we ever had to rush out of there because people were waiting.
Well, see, because we used to have like 3 or 4 bowling alleys here in Corpus, and now I think we're down to 1 basically.
Oh. I wonder how many there is now over here ever since like the whole pandemic thing. Because we had a lot. We had at least like 4 that I could think of. Now I don't know if they all started closing down or what, but never like fully busy. The only time they would turn us away is when they would say that there was a leak. Like that's happened where they were like, no, there's like a leak here, you know?
Yeah. I actually won a bowling tournament. I was in college too.
Mundo won a bowling tournament. Holy shit! With an average of 285, I don't doubt that.
Mundo, your bowling average is 285, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Primal man, he's all good, man. He's asleep now. Thank you, sir.
That's good. Your man's good to go. Your little man's good to go. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. He's out. He's out.
Is tomorrow a day where he's got to like go into the school?
Yeah, he goes to school tomorrow.
Does he have an inhaler? Is that the type of thing that he's dealing with?
Nebulizer. He got like, it looks like a choo-choo train. Gives him the mist that he needs, the albuterol, and he got to put the face mask on and breathe it in and do all that shit.
He carries that with him?
No, we got that. There's one in the school for him, and there's one in the house for him. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it so often, Space, when you have asthma like that.
Yeah, man, they don't fuck around.
What it does is it actually helps open up your airways. Because when you're having an asthma attack, the capillaries in your lungs kind of like squeeze together, and kind of like if you think about a balloon, when you're breathing, and you breathe in, the balloon fills up, right? You breathe out, the air goes out of the balloon. But then, let's say you're sucking the air out of the balloon, it gets tighter and tighter, right? That's what it's kind of like for an asthmatic.
It's just breathe through a coffee stirring straw, bro. That's what an asthma attack is like.
That's what Mundo said before. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. That's exactly what it's like. You just can't fucking get that air. It's the worst.
I hate it because sometimes I gotta like take deep breaths. I'm like 4 or 5 big breaths before I can actually feel something going in.
Can't imagine. That sounds awful.
Yeah, the worst is when you gotta breathe in real slow to fill your lungs because you can't fill your lungs. So you gotta not fucking panic. You know what I'm saying?
Kev, do you get it still?
I mean, no, I don't have full on attacks anymore. I just get a little like chest tightness. That's about it. This is wild. I like this track.
Heroic.
It ain't bad.
Shit is cool. That shit is cool. That shit is cool. Yo, I've been going. I didn't show you. I've been going back, and I told you putting the hoods on the Dobbs and shit. So I had to put a hood on them here. See that shit?
Oh,
that looks great.
It does, man.
And then now I got
that looks great. Yeah.
I fleshed him out so much in his original gear here that I think I kind of just want to do it digitally, like put the jacket on him digitally.
There you go.
I kind of like the way that looks, but I don't know. Like, so like if.
Do you want to have that scene where like the jacket he's throwing the jacket off to the side, almost like a bull charging, and he's kind of like throwing the jacket off?
Nah, because Because then I would have to take the jacket back off from here.
Oh, you put it on a post page, like a page after
Yeah,
that scene?
yep.
Oh, I see.
This is when he's throwing this into his neck, and this is when the Dybbuk pulls it out of his neck. You know what I'm saying?
I love the scream. Ah.
It's like motherfucker. Yeah. Shit is wild. It's wild.
This song always reminds me of some like
Aladdin.
epic like Clash of the Titans type of movie, but from the 60s.
Reminds me of Aladdin. You used this on something, right?
What did I
You
use
used this in a
on?
video.
Oh, this is like the outro or something?
Yeah, because I know it. I definitely know it. I'm about to copy a shape of the Yo, can you bring up your screen? I'm copying that shape because they're underneath that underneath the Concordia. That's like a worm's eye view of the Concordia, right?
Yeah.
That's underneath.
It's like an underneath 3/4 view, right?
All right. Because this fight is happening under the wing. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Be right back, fellers.
Yes, up.
Just gonna go send the wife.
Yo,
I'll still
hey,
be.
you know what I realized about these blue line pages that kind of sucks
What?
is I wanted to I would have used the edge of the paper to get a parallel, just like think I'm getting a perfectly vertical line in the paper. But the blue line template isn't perfectly centered on any of
That's
these pages.
true. I see that now on mine. Yes.
It's fucked up. So you can't use the edge of the paper.
It's
You
a
gotta
1/4 inch on the left and a 1/2 inch on the right.
Yeah, it's wild, right? And it's not straight.
That's weird. It's not straight.
It's just printed on there. Yeah. So you gotta be real fucking careful. Like real fucking careful, bro. It's wild.
What the fuck is the point of that then?
I mean, just to get you. I mean, the blue lines itself are straight. So the midpoint, the halfway points, all that shit, all like the little panel gutters they gave you. That's all legit. Just can't use the edge of the paper. Don't use the edge of the paper. But it's hard not to use the edge of the paper if you're using the T-square. So what the fuck?
I know. Well, that's how I was aligning it.
Primal
when I was
just fucked everything up with this suggestion, boy. You would love this shit, especially since I've never drawn a Star Wars character in my adult life.
What? I'm lost. What happened?
Primal's last comment. He said he wishes we would draw Star Wars characters in our own style on May 4th.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Let me see. Let me get there. Bro, I got the wind knocked out of me. As a kid, I could not breathe for at least 15 seconds. I can't imagine having an asthma attack. Yeah, Primal, I was on the other end of that. I pushed over my friend. It was we're young and it was a football game. We're playing football. And I just tackled him, pushed him down to the ground, and he had this asthma attack. And I was like, what the fuck? Thankfully, it was right on his front lawn and his mom came out with the inhaler and shit. I didn't know about this shit. That's when I learned about it.
Yeah, normally if you don't know about it, it can get real scary.
Kev, would you do this? Would you do if you guys weren't so busy on May 4th? I'd love to see you guys dress Star Wars characters in your style. Kev, what do you think?
I mean, I could take half hour to do one. When's May 4th?
May 4th has got to be next week. Let's see.
It's next week. What day?
Kev, you want to do it on Space Window channel or this channel?
Doesn't matter to me, man. I'll do fucking half hour. I'll pick somebody. I'll pick somebody that looks real for that fuck. I mean, I won't pick Mando because Mando's been overdone at this point. But that's
what
who
if May 4th is a Monday or a Wednesday? Would you do it for the full 2 hours?
No, 'cause I got too much shit to draw for this fucking book. And I'll be mad as hell that last crunch week while I'm dying and I'm fucking like all like, and I think back to the night that I spent all night drawing fucking Han Solo and shit instead of doing Albatross. And now I'm in this mess.
We'll make something happen, Primal. We'll make it happen for at
Yo,
least
does
a half
Does
hour.
Primal check the
Kevin,
other channel?
promise. I don't know, but
Primal-
we should just do it here anyway. We should do it here.
That'll
But has
work.
Primal ever checked your other channel? I think he'll dig your other channel.
Space Windu channel, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen him on there, but this channel is better for drawing because nobody watches on the other channel, really. And plus, if we were doing Star Wars characters, like it might, you could put that in the title and stuff, and maybe a couple people jump in to see Star Wars characters being drawn.
Yeah.
You can turn me into a Jedi.
What up?
I'll be a great Jedi.
I mean, hey, you gotta know. You gotta know who I'm drawing, bro. Off the bat.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Kinda.
If it's May 4th and you're drawing a Star Wars character?
Yeah, yeah.
I would love to see you draw Chewie.
Nah, I'm not.
I think
drawing
Kevin could draw Chewie fucking awesome, but
No,
I don't
no,
know who you
he's
draw.
he's gonna Kev's
Is he gonna draw the
Leia.
Emperor? I actually can't guess. I don't know who he draw.
He's
Maybe
gonna
we're
draw
drawing-
Leia.
We're not drawing any. It's not strictly like limited to the movies and shit like that, right?
why? What Star Wars character? Oh, you got to draw Darth Bane. That's
I
what
gotta
Kevin's
draw
thinking.
Bane, bro. I gotta
Holy
draw
shit!
Bane, bro. That's
I don't think a
fucking
half
nuts.
an hour is enough for you to give Bane justice.
I mean,
Is that a challenge or what?
I put him in a fucking robe, and you see a bit of his fucking clothes.
Okay, yeah. If you could just draw his head in good detail and just make like a black robe, okay, do that.
Bane, bro. Bane.
Have you know what the best thing to do is for that? Is like you look up. I mean, the fastest way is probably look up Wiki because you could see the description. But another way is to go to the book that you got and just like look up
No,
the
no.
way
I
he
remember,
describes.
I remember how we looked, bro. I remember how we looked,
Yeah.
bro. I remember exactly how we looked. That was my dude.
Bane. You know what? You need a Bane saber, dude.
Nah, I'll break that shit, bro.
Nah, you won't. You'll put it right up on the wall.
Yo,
Not touch.
I lost the glasses that I needed after a week, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
That was very important for me. If I imagine me spending all this bread on a saber, then I break it, I would set my house on fire or something random.
Nah, dude, because you'd put that shit up in a glass box, man, and not
Nah, man, I'm
just Bane, because it's Bane.
I don't know, bro. That shit scares me.
Yeah, it does.
There's some different interpretations of the Bane saber. Kev, do you like the straight Bane saber or the curved Bane saber?
I've only seen the curved version.
Which do you like?
That's the only one that stood out to me.
I forget, like whatever one's canon. Like I forgot in the books what they said. Was it curved or was there two different lightsabers? Like maybe he lost
was
his
curved.
lightsaber and then had to build a curved one.
I'm not
Are they
sure.
both canon? Or no, I think like in the comics he had a straight one, and like I had early on in my collection, like 2008, I had a Bane lightsaber. It was straight from Ultra Sabers. Then years later, they I think in the books it might have said it was curved. I don't recall, but you know, years later, everyone came out with curved Bane sabers. So I guess either that was like his dark, like his like Darth type of saber. But I think maybe he had a standard type of saber like early on, maybe. I can't remember because I haven't read the books. Kev, what was it, probably 10 years ago that me and Kevin read the books.
A minute ago. I just remember you telling me about that shit, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to read it. He's like, yo, but this dude, man, Drew, what's his name? Drew Carp, shit, remember what the fuck his name was? He was like, yo, he fucking writes great. Just trust me. I was like,
Well, do you want?
I just
you want-
I fell in love with that shit.
That's a big
But
ask too, to get someone to read a book. Kev put his trust in me.
nah, shit was sick. That book was sick. That book was sick.
Do you have the audio version, Kim?
Nah.
Back then, it was like we just had like the hardcover, I think. Now it might be fun to listen to it in the audiobook, especially if they did the effects. Like I remember sometimes they do that in the Star Wars books, like do the lightsaber sounds, have music in there, and all this stuff.
Hey, well, if you guys, I have it on audiobook. If you guys want a copy, let me know.
Actually, I've got a bunch of credits on Audible that I could just like probably get it. But I haven't. They're like, you have 8 credits. I'm like, I don't get books often enough, I guess.
My man, what's up, man? What's happening over here?
Galvatron.
4-3.
What is going on?
Galvatron, what up? What up?
What's the word, doggy?
Kev, look at my screen. It's flashing.
Is that your light flashing, or is
I don't know. It
camera's
doesn't
bugging
appear to
out?
my eye, but that's the camera or something. Because the camera did that.
Oh, I thought you were playing with your saber and not
No, I don't know what's doing that.
like on silent.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's bugged
Space
out.
was looking for the After Effects.
Trying to make it animated, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jumping off in a few, man. 7:30 comes quick.
Oh, I didn't know what time it was again.
Yo, you fucking had a time lapse all day today.
All day today I was in a warp. Yeah, sorry for coming in late. That kind of screwed up the energy of the show.
No,
Nah.
we had to go over
get
that
a
fucking.
prepare.
You had the Mandalorian here. There ain't no energy loss.
That's true. We didn't have to wait for Mundo. Mundo was actually waiting for me.
Mundo
Well,
was
that's
waiting
actually
for
kind
us,
of rude,
man.
though.
It was wild.
I'd rather Mundo come in to cheers and whistles and claps, and he's sitting there waiting on the corner for someone to come rescue Mundo.
Rescue me? I thought I had to do the rescuing.
You got to judge the Killustration stream.
Yo,
There might be some
Killustration gonna be
rescuing.
fire, man. Killustration.
Welcome to Killustration.
Mundo Buffer. You got to be Mundo Buffer that night and just like announce, and you'll be the final word.
Bro, I already have I told
I
you.
thought of a fun. Kev, I thought of.
I
a
know how
funny
you
one
fucking
so
getting
bad.
killed, bro. I know how you getting killed already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's fucked up, bro. I'm
I'm gonna tell you guys. Get your kill on. Get your kill on.
I'm sorry, man.
July 2nd, come and watch Killustration. We're going to kill each other through illustration. It's going to be a bloody mess I'm going to do it on the iPad. Kevin, I don't know how he's going to do it. He's probably going to do it in black and white, and he's going to splash real blood on the artwork as kind of a
I'm gonna cut off a
kind of a
chicken head,
spell.
bro. I'm gonna cut off a chicken head.
He's going to kind of cast a spell.
She's gonna be serious.
No rules, people. No rules.
It's gonna be fucking funny. That's all I know.
Actually, Kev, I want you to start thinking about a little, and it could be 5 seconds, even if it's just an idea. Let's like get a couple clips together for a little intro for Killustration.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Maybe some movie clips or something. I started assembling those clips you grabbed me just today for the quad star, where it's like gonna burn everyone's eyes. Like you gave me the Indiana Jones thing and something else. There was another clip of someone's face melting, and they're included in my new quad star video.
That's funny. I love that where that German dude getting his face burned.
Yeah. And I kind of changed like the color tone of it so it looks like the lightsaber color that he's like burning out to like the green color.
Oh
So
shit, that's gonna be
cool.
cool as shit. That's gonna be cool as shit,
That'd
man.
be cool.
I gotta see that. That's fucking hilarious.
Put a panel here. Put a panel down real quick. It's my ruler, man. What the fuck is my ruler?
If you want to check out the comic book that we're illustrating, it's on Indiegogo right now. It's still available. It's coming out in June. It's going to be the coldest June on record because in our comic book there is no sun. So everyone's kind of, dying of the temperatures, trying to get warm, trying to get a heat source. There's so few people left. Everyone's just at war, and it's a pretty dismal situation. So in our comic, we deal with a lot of these future problems. The comic takes place about 1,000 years into the future. It's called Albatross Junction. Go check it out on Indiegogo. We are fully funded at this point. The comic is going to print in June, and you can get your copy along with some trading cards, some posters, even a sketch built right into the book, a custom sketch just for you if you want to get one of those.
That's the way to do it.
Mundo's got a bunch of books coming to him already. He's got a tier where he's getting multiple comics. He's, I think, on the collector's tier, so he'll be able to give some away to his friends if he wants to.
Yeah.
That's looking good, Kev. That's looking awesome.
You see.
I see there's a beast.
I blocked him in. Yeah, I blocked him in and shit. He's already looking better than what he looked like. You know what I mean? He looked terrible before, man. He looked real fucking bad.
So where's the jet in this frame? You said you were going to draw the jet or something?
Yeah. You see, like that's like the wings, like underneath.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Is he pushing it off to the side, or he's not really making contact?
No. He's not. It's just over him. It's just over them. Yeah, it's like in the fucking background.
That doesn't stand no chance.
Yeah, it's bugged out.
It's a predicament.
Bugged out.
That is a predicament.
I'm mad.
Pretty fucked up.
I do hereby declare it is in a state of predicament.
Where's that from?
So on Wednesday for New Comic Book Day, we are going to have our graphic designer Lee, my cousin, on the show at the beginning of the show at 10 o'clock, and we will talk to him about a couple new masthead logos for new comic books coming out through Orange Book Comics, Super Old, and Miami Crime Studio. It's the very beginning. So on Comic Book Creation Live, you guys get to watch the very start of this stuff. You get to watch Albatross throughout the whole making of Albatross and the whole making of future comic books as well. So if you want to see comics being made right before your eyes, you can subscribe right here at Comic Book Creation Live. There's also another channel we upload videos at Comic Book Creation as well for some shorter videos, unless you're talking about the music videos like you're listening to right now, which those are kind of long. But if you want some uninterrupted music to draw to or to do your chores, go check out Comic Book Creation.
Cool little selection.
I was cleaning my house too, the newest one the other day, because I know you guys were making fun of the not opera songs, but what are they? Classical songs. But I was liking them for cleaning purposes. They were working for me.
Hey, nothing wrong with classical, man.
No, I listen to that shit.
I actually like the one that Ode to Joy. It was actually pretty good.
I like a lot of it. There was some on there. There was like Beethoven's Fifth, and that whole album.
That one's good.
That whole, I guess, I don't know what it is. The whole concert that you can get on different orchestras like feature that, and there was one orchestra or whatever that some discs that I had that featuring like hours and hours of this Beethoven's symphony. It was just incredible. I used to draw to that back when like I was making like my own, like my first comic book. I would draw to that sometimes. I also liked Tchaikovsky back when I was younger too. So it was like a Tchaikovsky song in there.
What is it that something number
He
5?
did like the Nutcracker. He did like the Overture of 1812, right?
Yeah,
he did
but
a
he also
he did a
did
bunch of
some.
famous ones.
Yeah, there was something with the number 5 in it that he did. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was pretty good.
Uh-oh. I see a challenge. Says Primal Gamer says, Mundo, I challenge thee to that Star Wars art too. I want a General Grievous out of Mundo.
Oh my god.
Mundo, you're gonna draw that night, May 4th. You can draw Star Wars stuff.
You think I can? I'll try.
I don't know, we'll see. I don't see why not. Let's put it that way.
I can't draw with the crap. I already showed you guys.
He's got
Before we take
you know
off,
what you need? Okay, well, this is what you do. Don't get a pencil because it's hard to see that. We need you to get like a black pen, and you put down those type of lines. I think it'll be visible, especially you could kind of draw and then hold it up to the camera so we could see.
May 4th is Tuesday. Did we say that already?
Tuesday. Okay, well,
a couple of weeks from today.
Maybe
next week.
Kev jumps on for a special show on this channel at 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Kev, what do you think? And you could bolt after a half hour.
Hey, I want to show you something that Kelly. This has nothing to do with that, but I'm just forgive me for changing the subject. But I found this when I was cleaning up, right, a little bit.
The Saint Edmundo.
Okay. Now here's Kelly got me this, and I don't know where she found it, but I don't know if this is true or not. But I'm gonna read it to you guys, and you tell me whether it's true or not. Okay. So my root is Edward, right? The origin is Old English, meaning wealth protection.
Wealth protection.
Okay? Majestic. Walks a righteous path. Personality. Either doubts nor regrets. Genuine.
There we go.
Has unwavering dedication. Style.
Ding, ding, ding.
One whose counsel is widely sought. Ability. A mover of mountains.
Ding, ding, ding.
Character. Diplomatic and settling disputes.
Ding, ding, ding. He settled a few disputes between me and Kevin.
Sentiment. He is tuned into the emotions of others.
Boom.
Physical. Has an electric way about him.
Absolutely. That's it.
Okay. So Kelly puts this on the bottom of this, and this
electric.
Is so that's funny, man. That Kelly, provided had this made for me.
I like it.
When we got married.
And she got your baby picture right.
Yeah, she did, man.
She got that from your parents. That works.
Yeah.
Cherub Mundo.
Actually, that's going to be the next thumbnail.
I'm gonna go like this. You know what?
I'm gonna put. Wait, let me. Mundo, do that again so I could clip that. Wait. There we go. He's gonna be a cherub next week, Kev.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh, dude, you know what you could do? Have little Grievous coming out of my forehead like that.
You're gonna have to draw Grievous next week, Tuesday.
Oh god!
Jump in at like 10:15, Mundo. You're gonna draw Grievous. You're gonna show
Send me a
Kevin what's
reminder.
up.
Send me a reminder because I don't know exactly what.
You're gonna put Kevin out of business.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do
Me?
it.
Oh my goodness!
All right, guys. Well, it's getting late over here. Thank you for joining us on Comic Book Creation Live. Come back on Wednesday. I promise I'll be on time on Wednesday. Come back on Wednesday and we will do a new comic book day. Draw some more Albatross Junction. See where Kevin took this panel. Maybe I'll have some more done. In the meantime, go over on Albatross Junction comic on Indiegogo. See the different tiers and stuff we've got available. And see if you want to back that over there. Get in on it before it ends at the end of June. You guys got anything else you want to tell anyone?
Nah, man. I think we're all set.
Primal says, have a good night.
Oh yeah, have a
good night, guys.
Thanks for hanging.
I'm all
Just the
night,
Instagram you didn't mention, man. Albatross _ Junction on Instagram. Yours is it's just Space Window one word, or do you have underscore in there
I
somewhere?
think it's Space Window one
Space
word.
at Space Window, right? And I'm K Scott Cosby at IG.
Edmundo
Shit, man.
Cabrera the third. If you want Mundo on
Edmundo.
Instagram,
I mean, you
Instagram and-
can basically find us all on the Albatross IG, Albatross_Junction. We're all up on there.
Yeah. I'm
definitely.
also on Facebook.
Individually, we're on there. Definitely.
You can always find me on Facebook too. But make sure you like and subscribe to these guys because they work their butts off, man. So if you like what they're doing, like and subscribe, people.
Gotta do it, goddamn.
We'll make sure we die a winner.
Oh shit.
It took me my whole life. But I'm gonna die a winner.